What's up, y'all? We back with another one. We got Broxh in the building. How you doing, my brother?
We're good today, my break. Morning, morning.
Morning. What time is it over there? You're in Australia, right?
New Zealand,
New
so it's like
Zealand, that's it.
6:30. Yeah, 6:30 at the moment.
6:30. 6:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's kind of like a normal time for me and my family, pretty much. But yeah, we're good.
So is that like what time everybody wakes up and stuff?
Yeah, it's mainly my little ones. They wake up at this time, but they're still asleep, so
Yeah,
we should
yeah.
be good.
So how you been, bro? How's everything?
So over the last like couple months, been pretty busy.
Yeah.
Like I got my wedding coming up this Saturday, so this week I'm
Congratulations
getting
on
married.
that too. Yeah,
Thank you, brother.
congratulations. I know you've been super
Yeah,
busy with that. Are you excited? How you feeling?
yeah, excited, bro. Nerves, all the feelings that come with it, bro.
Yeah.
It's I'm a sensitive person, so I'll probably cry as well. So
No, that's not wrong with that. A lot of people cry on their wedding day, man.
yeah,
That's
brother.
crazy. So, yeah, I just kind of want to start from the beginning. Like, where did it all start for you, in this industry? Like, can you elaborate on it?
So I discovered Twitch around 2019.
Yeah,
I was flatting at the time with some of my good mates, even to this day, and I didn't really know much about streaming in general. And then after like a few months, I started to find streamers that I really enjoyed, and like I thought, I should try this one day. And it took me another couple years, like right into the point when, probably like a year before COVID hit,
yeah.
I started doing little streams here and there, but they only lasted like about 1 or 2 minutes because as soon as the view count went up, I turned it off. I got too nervous.
Why?
Yeah, I just couldn't handle it.
Yeah,
It was like, I can't do this. And one thing about me that I've always loved is my people and my culture. And then I decided to try doing something from our world, which is whakairo, like traditional Māori wood carving.
yeah.
And some of my friends actually saw it, and then their view count again turned it off, and they kind of messaged me after saying like, you should try and do this. Like no one's, you know, showcasing our culture on that platform. And I kind of sat on it for a couple of days. I was like, maybe. And then, yeah, I just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it.
Just did it.
And yeah, I just did it, and like I got used to it after a while. I didn't have the best internet at the time, so
Yeah.
I kind of had my Samsung S7, like put it far away so it wouldn't pixelate that much.
So, go
And
ahead.
yeah, and yeah, I got used to it and was streaming whilst I had a job too. So in the multi tourism industry, you can pretty much like be your own boss if
Oh,
a company hires you. Yeah,
yeah. Well, like, how
yes.
how was that? Like, what do you
Like
mean being your own
they
boss?
just give you your hours that they want you to do, and like that doesn't matter if you got a camera out or anything. But
Oh,
when
okay.
like tourists come along, you can help them and guide them,
Yeah.
uh, whether it's like through our culture or anything specific within it too.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just did my thing, and they're like, "Sweet, go hard." And then COVID hit us, and I think like 2 weeks into our lockdowns, that's when I thought about giving the streaming thing a proper go. And yeah, I was doing these wood carving streams, like averaging like 10 viewers, and a showcase. Within the OCE region, they had like art showcase opportunities where they'd pick specific streamers and they'd put them up on the front page
Yeah.
for that whole month, and you get like a whole week just to do your thing. And I filled the form out like not to try and get it, I just filled it out just for the memes and like forgot about it the next day.
Yeah.
And I got an email saying, "Oh, you've been accepted. These are your dates." And then my heart just went. Boop, 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 boop. I was like, "Oh
Like,
no!"
oh, I'm committed now. I gotta do it.
Yeah. Shit, man. And oh, bro, I was panicking the whole time. And that's when that clip got taken, like the second night into my week showcase, which eventually blew up overnight without me even knowing.
Yeah. So
And then, carry on, brother.
did you so how did you get into like the YouTube? Was it YouTube before this or after?
After
Okay.
that's when I got into YouTube. Yeah.
So did you feel more
And
comfortable on the YouTube because you wasn't like live streaming? You was making the videos?
uh, so I didn't eventually start on YouTube till like months later into streaming. I was pretty much straight went in to Twitch streaming.
Okay.
Yeah, and far up, bro. Like I think the lucky thing is there was a screen between me and the audience that was watching. Because if they're in front of me, I probably would have buckled.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So at this time, like you said before, you had like 10 viewers, and then after that, like that clip, like you said, that went viral. What was it starting to look like now?
So when the clip went viral, I had no idea. I just, it was just another day to me and chilling with I only had one child at the time.
Yeah,
And the next morning, Twitch staff are like saying, get in your Twitch chat right now. And I'm like, oh, boy, am I in trouble or
yeah,
something?
yeah.
And yeah, there were people in the Twitch chat just commenting, when's he jumping on? I was like, oh, go outside or go to sleep. I'm not going to be on for a while.
Yeah,
And they're like,
that's
no, we'll wait
crazy.
here. And then eventually I went live, and then boom, straight away 10,000 people were watching. And
You said
bro, if you could see,
10,000?
yeah,
God
bro.
damn. Yo, that's a
And
huge
then
jump for 10, bro.
I know, bro, it was, oh, bro, if you could
Oh,
see the t-shirt underneath the hoodie I was wearing
yeah.
that day, bro, I was sweating.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So, man, damn. So at this point in time, you're just doing like the crafts and arts thing?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
And you would do it for like a couple hours on the stream. How did you
Yeah,
learn
like,
that skill, by the way?
so back when I was 12, like every Friday we'd have like subjects outside of like the normal school curriculum.
Yeah.
And my uncle was actually the teacher that taught the art style, and I just went into it out of curiosity. Like, oh, it's uncle's class, may as well go and have a look.
Yeah.
And before like we even got to touch any of the tools and get to work, he kind of explained the history of it all, where it came from, all the hardship our people went through in order for us to have it today. And that kind of stuck with me from that first day, and I was like, hey. And when it came to like actually getting into the work, and my uncle is kind of a quiet observer, and I was just doing my thing, and he walked up to me and like, have you done this before? I was like, no, this is my first time. And he sat me down and he kind of explained how the art style is kind of like a generational thing in our family.
Yeah.
And because I don't really like saying it, but on that day, he goes, you can do this, and I haven't even taught you a thing. Like it came through naturally, and
Yeah, yeah.
oh, at the time I was like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He seen you
just
had
want to
that
do it.
gift.
Yeah, and it's stuck with me ever since. I'm like 32 now, and I've been doing it from 12.
Damn. And then so now you start doing this on stream. Are you being consistent, or are you like still doing a stream here and there, or is it like after the
Uh,
like blow up?
yeah, like consistently, I've done it for like 3 years non-stop. And I
Damn.
think around like the third year, there was starting to be like a little burnout there, just doing it every day.
Yeah.
Because I still enjoy doing it like in my own time without any like audience as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I started putting it into a schedule just to break it up. Yeah.
So how did you get into the YouTube thing then? How did that come about?
So it was kind of suggested by all my friends to like make a channel and start cutting up and editing videos, and I just started enjoying that kind of process too. Like you can do it at your own pace,
Yeah,
and
yeah. It's not like
yeah,
live.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I enjoyed about it.
People don't really like don't understand the difference between like a live audience and like trying to keep that audience retained, and then the pressure you have. It's kind of like what you said, like you like doing it sometimes offline just for your own like, but when there's an
Yeah, yeah,
audience you feel like you have to like cater, right? So,
yeah, bro.
so people don't realize that like that type of like pressure and constant, you know,
Mm,
2-3 years, it's like, God, I'm burning out, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the requests that I always got from like the viewers was, can you just post your VODs up on the channel? And main reason being is they just like listening to the video as well, like studying. Even a lot of truck drivers were playing like the videos while they were
Yeah.
driving. Yeah, like getting messages from everyone, like from different walks in life.
Why is it like the sounds? Like the
Yeah, yeah,
what's it
the
called?
sounds just like
AMSR or something like that?
yeah,
Yeah.
ASMR. Yeah,
Yeah.
mainly because I'm just outside. There's like birds, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just doing my thing,
It's
and
peaceful, right?
yeah, yeah. So they kind of love that aspect of the videos, and after a while, I was like, oh yeah, I can do that, but I want to try editing too to
Yeah, yeah.
be self-sufficient as well. But
So
yeah,
so all this is happening now. How do you get into like the no pixel era? Like how did that even
uh, bro, it all started from obviously Kefsam, who plays Junior. I watched
Mm.
him on a different server, and I was like, what the hell is he playing?
Yeah, yeah.
And not till he transitioned over to no pixel, and you saw like the level of roleplay they
Yeah.
do there. I was like, bro, this is better than TV.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then, yeah, I tweeted out that asking for like what servers to jump on as someone who's new, and I got pretty much asked to try no pixel out and put in the deep end, noob trying out a real top
Yeah,
tier
yeah,
server.
yeah.
And oh, bro, it's been like just the level of roleplay that you see within that server is it kind of stuck in. I was like, bro, I actually really enjoy this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you starting out with no pixel, like it's gonna be hard to like, because no pixel's like the god tier level, right?
yeah, bro. And one thing I always found hard to do was like separate myself from the character because
Mm.
he's supposed to be like a bit of an asshole as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
And then the good nature takes over. Oh no, yeah, you're all good, bro. Do your thing. But now I've gone out of that, which is good, and now I don't mind playing an asshole.
Yeah. So when did you
Role
join?
play.
3.0 or
Yeah, 3.0. Like I think halfway through 3.0, I joined in. On my first day was one of the craziest days. So I bumped into BBMC, and
yeah.
then I bumped into Franny. I was like, bro, who's this short dude, bro? And not realizing that that's the server
The owner,
owner.
yeah.
I was like, bro, this Ron Jeremy looking dude.
Yeah. Fran,
And
Franny's one of my best characters. I
bro,
yeah.
he's yeah, every time I need a laugh, bro, I just go watch Franny, bro.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
become one of my favorites too.
So
Yeah.
so I'm surprised BBMC didn't try to like recruit you right away.
Yeah, no, so I kind of just did my own thing through 3.0 first of all, just trying to learn, the ways of being, a criminal and
Yeah.
whatnot, trying to gain connections, and it kind of, after we developed the story between, my character and Junior being family, is when they started like a street gang version for BBMC called Beach Crew.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
Beach Crew.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was like their
So
street team.
yeah, bro. We were like the ones that run for the Mets and all that, or just
Yeah.
the bum boy antics that he got up to. And yeah, I met a lot of amazing people through that era of 3.0 too. And then eventually, was given the hang around challenge for BBMC,
Yeah.
and I was just sitting there like, wow, what can I do to like try and get this 50K? And I just scammed everyone, bro. It was just like talking so much shit.
Yeah. That's
I felt
hilarious.
bad. Yeah, I felt bad for one guy though, because I think it was his first day in the city,
Yeah.
and I sold him a rental for like 5K. Like, hey, you take this, and then you 5K, and you got yourself a car. I was like, oh, I feel bad.
Hey, man. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's hilarious. So you became a hang around, and then like what happened after that?
So like a couple months in, I got busy like out of the city, and like when I basically proposed to my partner at the
Yeah.
time, it got down to like, trying to grind and save more, and I had
Yeah.
no time for the city. So I had to make my character leave it. It was a bit of a sad day, not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
yeah, it is what it is in the end of the day. Like there are OC reasons too, like just like the pressure of being on the server all the time. I was getting DMs saying, "Oh, look, you missed another bank heist. I don't
Yeah.
think you're gonna
Yeah.
make it there." That
Yeah.
type of shit. Like at the time, I unfortunately let it get to me, and there was a period where I stopped streaming No Pixel and just became offline Andy for a bit there, and then kind of what reignited that flame was hanging out with you, Paris and Mateo. Like I started to enjoy it again,
Yeah.
and like in junior as well, I should say. And it's when I was
That
like,
was
nah,
late 3.0, right? It was late.
yeah,
Yeah.
late 3.0. That's
Yeah.
when the enjoyment and roleplay came back to me again, and so I started streaming it again.
Yeah, there's definitely something about role play, but sometimes you have those like dry spouts and you're just like,
Yeah, yeah.
you get burnt out, but there's something definitely like addicting to it. I think it's for me it's more of like the social element, It's kind of like
Mm,
you hanging out with a bunch of friends and then just doing some cool shit, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
I think when it doesn't I think when it's not fun for you anymore is like the best time to take a break.
yeah, brother.
So so you came back and then obviously, it's you came into it mid 3.0, took a little
Mm,
break, came back, then that's kind of like dwindled out because 3.0 was coming to an end.
yeah, yeah.
For you now it's like 4.0. What's kind of like because 4.0, I feel like 4.0 is going to go to what, GTA 6, right?
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Um what kind of like plans you have? What's it looking like for you?
So with my character, I haven't really like planned anything specific. I kind of just go with the flow and see what happens. One thing I don't want though is getting DT. I got that in 3.0, and bro, the dead arc lasted way too
Yeah,
long.
yeah,
But yeah, so he's got a bit of trauma with the Zaza
yeah,
playing it. Every time he sees weed, he's like, no, no, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
get
yeah,
away
yeah,
from me. Yeah. And just continuing like just some of the relationships from many years ago too, and he hasn't really, as you already know, affiliated with anyone yet,
yeah.
but he's got a lot of time for people.
Interesting, interesting. Yeah, because I'm excited to see and like um just the storylines and what makes people feel because Junior did say something to me that you was talking to like BBMC or Dundee wants you or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
because my character, I think I've told you this. My character did a tarot reading.
yeah, yeah. You told me,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And it made him conflicted because like the loyalty he has to Zolo, and like bringing him back into like social life back in 3.0 is kind of something he doesn't easily switch up on.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It was
but
funny because we was talking about it in game, but we didn't get to finish. I don't know
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened, but we didn't get to
I,
finish.
I
We
think
didn't.
I think we were like cooked there.
Yeah, it was like I was probably like 5 a.m. my time, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
bro.
and it was probably like evening time for you because you're like, if it's 6 in the morning right now,
Mm.
you're actually like 18 hours ahead because it's 2 p.m. right now.
Oh, yeah.
So you're in
Damn.
Tuesday, right?
Yeah, brother.
That is crazy, bro. I'm like Monday just started, and you're like Tuesday. Holy. So as far as like you're like the arts and craft you do, do you have any plans for that now, or you getting back into that more, or what's your streams and stuff gonna be looking like?
So what I'm aiming for is just to do that side of the stream like 4 days a week now,
Mm,
just for myself personally. Like it does bring more of the viewers into the stream because that's what I'm really known for.
yeah,
And like I call them like selfish days when I want to stream whatever content I want. It's probably gonna be when I'm in city.
yeah.
Yeah, just try not to grind as hard.
You should try to bring some of that into the city if you could. Like, it'd be
Yeah,
dope if like a dev
yeah,
could do that for you. You know?
yeah. So with the current piece that I just finished for Coil, one of the devs, shout out to Elo Shy as well. He DM'd me saying once you've finished this piece, download this app in 3D scan and then we'll see if we can get it in the city for the art gallery. I was
Yeah,
like, bro, that'll be a crossover for me of the century.
yeah.
Being able to get that in the game. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like have your and because like you said, you could intertwine it, right? For instance,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you create a piece like online, but then and then you bring that piece into the city, and then you could be doing stuff for certain people. I think it would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
good. Kind of like how I
Right.
transition to music in the city, right?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah,
That's what I love about No Pixel too. Outside of like the role players, the amount of talent within the city, like whether it be music, the arts. Um, when I discovered the Changgang anthem and then Wu Chang and then all the artists within it, I was like, bro, this is the other side of No Pixel.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
I
mind blown.
still don't think that the I still don't think the light is on the artist, like the really talented artist, as much as it should be. But I think that
Mm.
day will come for sure where people will be like, "What the hell?" Because like, and I also it's so new, people don't understand it, right? It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
what music in the role play server? Like, I still think it's still fresh, but man, the amount of like talent that's in that city is like in could be like a
Insane,
official
bro.
record label type shit.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. Like even producers, singers, all, like rappers, everything is just. I still get wowed.
Yeah, bro.
But I think because I've been looking at like the YouTube and stuff, and I'm like, man, like I didn't realize you was this big, bro. I was like, yo, bro, like, and you're so humble with it. You're just like, yeah, bro, it is what it is. Like,
Yeah, like, that's how I've always been. Like, people say, how does it feel to be famous? I was like, it doesn't really mean anything to me. It can't get my work done.
yeah.
I'm just a person that eats and sleeps just like anyone else.
No, and I think that's a good example of like um looking at life, because a lot of people let it get to
Mhm.
their head. A lot of people become, you know,
Yeah, too cool.
too
Yeah,
cool. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So I think humbleness is always as a good thing because it sets the tone and example for other people that become and become I don't want to say like a top tier content creator. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So definitely thankful for that. Man, I just honestly, man, I'm just like I'm so blown away with like your talent and the arts that you do. I'm just like, and like how long does it take you to like make something? Like what's the
So like, if I did it offline, it'd definitely be much quicker than uh the 3 months on a piece that I do on Twitch.
Mm.
So one thing I always like for me is like communication is the main thing for me. So I like to just chat while I'm working too, but like I may not get a lot of progress done, but it's more, connecting with everyone in the chat
So
most for me.
you're saying to
Yeah.
chat distracts you basically.
Yeah, yeah. So like if I'm behind, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have this day off and just
Yeah,
get
yeah.
through all of it and we're back on track.
So do you ever sell these pieces or?
Yeah, yeah. So commissions, people asked to buy them as well.
Yeah.
So it kind of created that network for me and my family too, which I'm very grateful for. But more so for Coil's piece, that was just a bit of a thank you,
Yeah.
like just for letting for No Pixel because it's the server I enjoy the most in this world, and I just asked him, I was like, bro, you want a piece? And he was like, okay, how much? I just said, want a piece, that's all.
Well, I'm
And he was
sure
like,
Coyle's very
oh,
grateful.
okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I said I can try add a sloth because there's no sloths in my culture, but I'll try my hardest. And yeah, it turned out to be easier than I thought, but was one of the hardest parts for me because I kind of overthink it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like when I
do you sketch it out first or is just
yeah,
oh,
so
okay.
all on the iPad these
Yeah.
days, but yeah, look at a piece of timber and like have 5 different processes that I want to do straight away. Yeah.
So where do you get this like what's like the process for you? Like how do you like creating something like if someone says, "Hey, I want this." Like what's the process?
So normally, when people ask, I kind of sit down and talk with them first because everything I do within for Kaido is all generational knowledge. It's like been passed down
Yeah.
through the generations, and I try and look for something within the art form that will fit to the narrative or the story that they want, or if it's just a decorative piece that they want to. Yeah, that's kind of what Coil's one is. It doesn't tie to anyone in particular in my culture. Big no no, like carving an ancestor and selling or giving it away. It's
Yeah.
kind of disrespectful. So his one's more decorative, like it has a sloth on it to his Twitch mascot. It's even got a Azure Dragon tail on the carving as well, just to shout out to CG. That's
Yeah,
kind of my
yeah.
way of shouting out to CG, who Franny's affiliated with. Yeah.
And you said and so if like how much would I'm just curious, how much would these things be estimated to cost because they're like this is very rare, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
like
So for Coil's piece, it'd probably be around like 2 to 4K.
yeah, that's what I would
But
think. I would assume,
yeah,
yeah,
I was like, hey, bro,
yeah.
go hard. Yeah,
Because you said it takes you months to get.
yeah, like 3 months, probably the longest, just
Yeah,
because I like doing this quite a lot
yeah.
while I'm streaming
And
too.
do you ever work on more than one piece at a time or?
Yeah, there are points where I might be working on like maybe four pieces,
Yeah.
but the other three will be offline. So like I get a lot of requests for like 21st keys,
Hmm.
like just to do a carving for 21st, and that has the recipient's name on it, so I don't want to stream that at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but those I can usually get done in like maybe 4 days, pretty much,
Ooh, okay.
depending on what they want on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, man, that's crazy. You should you should. So, is there any way to like so say if someone's in um Europe or America, like,
Yeah.
and they wanted they wanted this. I wanted an art. How would they like go about hitting you up? Like,
Probably just my email, like
yeah,
broxcarve@gmail.com. That's how easy it is. I do send internationally as well. Last piece I sent out of the country, I went to America. Yeah. So yeah, I've got like pieces all over the world at the moment, and this was even like before Twitch too. Yeah.
Damn, you like the what's the artist called? Like you like a Picasso of New Zealand.
Yeah, bro. But even in saying it, like the more like wood carvers from my culture are much more intricate than I am too. But
Really?
yeah, yeah, bro. People think I'm a master carver. I'm like, bro, don't say that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're like the biggest where you're from, though, right? You gotta be.
So in terms of like internationally, yeah, I'm the most renowned streamer here, but the one who gets like most of the views and attention is has always been this guy Quinn.
Quinn.
He's always been like the big dog in our country, and then there's little old me up there with him too.
Quinn, how do you spell that? I'm gonna check it out.
QUIN69. That's his Twitch and
Oh, okay,
his
yeah.
Twitter. I think he got a holiday ticket from Twitch for now though.
Yeah, I just see it when I just typed in Quinn, I see Quinn Ban. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, bro.
So he's a
But
gamer
he's
too. He's a gamer too.
yeah. So he's like the biggest streamer in our country. He tries to say it's me, but we just play tennis and say it to each other all the time.
That's amazing. So he doesn't like. I guess you guys like link up from here. Here
Yeah,
and there?
like linked up last year, and I think he wants to do a charity event, like with some of the streamers within our country. So
Nah, that's awesome. That's so
yeah,
awesome.
I just told him, bro, give me a couple months like heads up first, and I'll do a carving for this auction. Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Well, I'm like I'm intrigued by this, man. I might have to hit you up and get one of those things because those things are like monumental, man.
Yeah, no, you already know. I got you, bro. Easy.
Crazy. So
And
is
then,
there anything like I would say is there anything that like you want to do and you haven't touched on yet, like you haven't got to it yet, like as far as like in the streaming space and stuff like that?
uh,
'Cause you've hit some milestones, man. I don't know. I
yeah,
don't
bro.
know.
I was just trying to think, like, where to from here.
Yeah.
Bro. Every time I get put on the spot, I just like,
Nah, nah, that's
can't
fine.
think. But I want to try and get back into singing again as well. Like I used to
Woo!
do, yeah. I used to do a bit of hidden talent opera singing too, back in the day, and singing in general. Yeah.
Really? Hey, maybe you know what I'm saying. Maybe we could work out some music stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I did
bro,
not
we'd
know
love to
that.
keep. Yeah, bro, I hardly ever tell anyone that I was in like music academy like many years ago.
Really? So you know it. You're musically inclined.
Oh, bro, I don't know how to read it. Just yeah, I got taught how to sing by an opera teacher and just trying to learn. I didn't even know I had a singing voice at the time, and we were just in the class and just mucking around. And the next thing you know, I'm over here doing like vibrato and whatnot. I was like, oh, I didn't know I could do this.
Damn, that's crazy. I did not know that. Let's if when you're down, let's whip something up, man.
Hey, brother.
I'm
Just
always
yeah.
I'm always down to get that what's in your mind on a record. You know what I mean?
Okay, brother.
Facilitate it properly. That's crazy. Well, I guess we if you got anything to say to the people, if there's one thing you could say to the people that's inspirational, that's a lesson you've learned in life that maybe they need to hear this to keep going, and what would you say?
I think just when it comes to life, hey, if you have anything like dream that you want to pursue, just keep chasing it until you have it. Um, for Kaido, Māori wood carving has always been the thing that I've been chasing in my life, and look where it's gotten me. Like your passions will take you places in life you've never known before, and we're out here, you know, living that life right now. So, and don't change up for anyone. Just stick to being you.
That's a fact. I like that. Don't change up for nobody. Stick to being
Yeah,
you.
bro.
I think people gotta understand that like uniqueness is just yourself.
Yeah, bro. 100%.
You know, and we get all these jackets from society put on us, and
Yeah.
we try to keep them on so we don't be ourselves.
Yeah, bro. I get that a lot. Like, how do you feel now? It's like, I feel the same as yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, nothing's changed, bro.
No, I like that. I like that analogy. Like, people. Yeah, I think once you're you and you're comfortable in your skin, like
Yeah,
you said,
bro.
like it's like, what do you mean? I haven't changed. This is
Yeah,
who I
bro.
am. You know what I mean?
The only person you're up against is just that person looking back at you in the mirror, bro.
Yeah,
Straight up.
you versus
Yeah,
you is your biggest challenge. You know what I mean?
yeah, bro. 100%, brother.
All right, Brox, I appreciate you having on a show. Thank you for
Yes,
coming
my
out. I know
bro.
it's super early, guys. Put in the comments what you liked. If you want a part 2, make sure you put in the comments part 2. If I've missed any questions or things you're interested about, write in the comments. It's your boy Zoe, the Can't Hang podcast. You know the vibes. Be out.
Yeah.